6 months into marriage, Kim finds out she's pregnant. We get a great job, making bonuses, money, everything's looking up and great. Just on top of the world. And after a while, the money just wasn't coming in. We didn't know where the money went, squandering it away. And through prayer and growth, we decided to get into a Crown Financial Ministries and find out how to be a better steward of our money. And once that started, I think it was the second week, it got the news that I was getting laid off. We knew what we could operate on, bare minimum. And so it wasn't as hard getting laid off for me. I knew I was going to be taken care of. I'd been praying about it. I saw it as a fortunate thing. Kim may have seen it differently.
And up until that point, I had been very adamant about asking for prayer for us, and I was also praying for us in our situation. The everlasting God, you do not think you won't grow weary. But I could tell I was starting to be tempted with the thoughts of, God's not really listening right now, and he's forgotten about you guys, or it's not your time to have any blessings, or just all these thoughts that can really mess you up and make you question your faith and lose hope. And so I was struggling very hard with those type of thoughts, and I can see where when you're going through your wilderness or your storm, that it's very easy for Satan to come in and tempt you and have you question God at all.
Waiting there with God next to me, I've started a Bible study, something I always kind of wanted, and God saw that. God knew that. Giving me a whole year off would give me time to dive into the Bible study on Tuesday mornings with some of the guys. Has let me grow.
I knelt down and I prayed the prayer to surrender, to just basically let God, I said, just come in and take over and do what you want with me. At that point, I started to feel a peace come over me, and I can imagine it was only the same type feeling that Jesus must have felt coming out of the water, and God looking down at him and calling him, this is my beloved, because I felt special. I felt like I was his daughter, and I needed that so much at that moment. And matter of fact, the rest of the day until the next day, I was just lit up with joy. And Jaron actually got 2 phone calls for 2 interviews.
I was at peace. I mean, it's been a year, and I finally have gotten a job now, which looks like it's going to have bonuses and good things, perks. Relating it to being a dad, yeah, Andrew is afraid of the dark right now. So even though he wants me to stay in the room with him, right next to him, sleep on the bottom bunk, I'm right down the hall. I know I'm not leaving him. He feels like I am just because I'm not right where he can see me or feel me. And so I guess as a father, yeah, I can see how it kind of hurts God to let him go through something that scares him, but knowing that he's there right down the hall is fine for me. I could call him if I needed him, he'd be right there. And I guess I kind of always knew that through this whole thing. And I guess it's morning time, and he came and he turned my light on and said it's time for the next thing.